Riches. Royalty. Respect is the fourth solo album by American hip-hop recording artist Kool G Rap, released on May 31, 2011 by Fat Beats. It was Kool G Rap's first solo studio album since 2002's The Giancana Story. Background. Riches. Royalty. Respect has a more vintage, soulful sound than much of Kool G Rap's previous work, with notable 1970s artists such as Al Green and Lee Moses sampled on the album. Although his usual hardcore, mafioso sound also features prominently throughout, production was overseen by mostly lesser-known producers, with some exceptions like The Alchemist, DJ Infamous and Marley Marl. Offer You Can't Refuse, an 8-track EP, was released in January 2011 as a prelude to the album. A music video for the song, In Too Deep, was uploaded to YouTube by Fat Beats Records on June 20, 2011. Reception. Riches. Royalty. Respect received generally mixed to positive reviews from music critics. Andy Kellman of AllMusic gave the album 3.5 stars out of 5, saying, "The production lineup for Riches. Royalty. Respect is not quite as impressive as that of 2007's Half a Clip, which boasted DJ Premier. G Rap instead leans on beats from an assortment of up-and-comers while enlisting DJ Super Dave, The Alchemist, and career-long associate Marley Marl. Although G Rap's flow is not as energizing as it once was, it now packs a heft that is both considerable and measured. He can still spin a tale, draw up a fleshed-out concept, and epitomize hardcore rap as well as any MC half his age. The rugged and more dramatic beats, In Too Deep, Sad, and the Havoc-assisted American Nightmare, bring out the best in G Rap. His mere presence is enough to carry the weaker tracks. Andres Vasquez from Hip Hop DX also gave the album 3.5 out of 5 and stated, G Rap can still hang, using his patented multisyllabic style to perfection throughout, flashing this skill frequently. Lyrically, G Rap also shows his sharp lyricism on Sad, one of the album's most interesting, heartfelt cuts over a Lee Moses sample. Pages of My Life also shows more of this introspection. Here, G Rap shows why veteran MCs should still have an integral voice in our culture. Of course, the right beats are important in backing every MC. For his support, G Rap went for mostly lesser-known producers, with some exceptions like Alchemist and Marley Marl, who had a similar vision, taking off with the throwback theme in place. Each producer drops a soulful sample-laden track, a memory lane for all who take this album for a spin. In Too Deep, The Meaning to Your Love, Sad, Pages of My Life, and Da Real Thing all showcase this nostalgic vibe properly. By providing the soulful instrumentals, it allows G Rap to do what he does best with no distractions. Robert Baker at Hip Hop gave Riches. Royalty. Respect a score of 3 out of 5 and commented, though he has remained low-key for a number of years, G Rap doesn't show any fatigue on Riches. Royalty. Respect. In fact, Giancana shows fans that he can still whip up delectable hood stories from the bubbling Pyrex pot that we all love. However, the album is far from flawless, and as most fans can agree, the true Achilles heel of all G Rap albums is not its lyricism, but its production. Nonetheless, Riches. Royalty. Respect is better than half the garbage that overflows the commode nowadays. Yet, just as any legend in the game, G Rap is cursed with having his work constantly mounted against prior releases that have all received critical acclaim. With that said, G Rap's latest installment is mediocre at best. Quote, Rap Reviews Matt just scored the album as a 7.5 out of 10 and noted, on the face of it, Riches. Royalty. Respect delivers the goods. In Too Deep conjures up the familiar portrait of the artist as a cold-blooded, cocaine-slinging hustler entrapped by the trap. Producer DJ Super Dave sets the scenery to music by digging deep into symphonic soul. Yet like virtually all comebacks from rap's elder statesman, Riche's royalty. Respect reveals certain shortcomings that may or may not have been present before but become apparent as rap history advances. Advocates of the art form will argue that Kool G Rap and most of today's successful rap acts are worlds apart artistically. They are absolutely right. But for a Kool G Rap the bar is placed higher than chart positions and numbers of social media followers. Adam Fleischer of XXL gave the album 3 out of 10, saying, "For the most part, the Queen's native relies on his signature style, where he shines, weaving yarns about illicit scenarios that often include shady vixens looking for a come-up." Though the album includes beats from Alchemist and Old Juice Crew buddy Marley Marl, a lack of star-level production hinders the release a bit. Even so, a legion of lesser-known beatsmiths build a capable enough backdrop to showcase G-Rap's New York grittiness. Track listing. Samples. American Nightmare. A Song for All Seasons by Renaissance. Maggie. Drowning Man by U2. Dollar Over Bitches. Truly Yours by Kool G Rap and DJ Polo. Pages of My Life. True Love Don't Grow on Trees by Ellen Smith. The Meaning to Your Love. The Limit to Your Love by Feist. In Too Deep. Whisper by The True Reflection. Sad. I'm Sad About It by Lee Moses. Da Real Thing. What a Wonderful Thing Love Is by Al Green. References. External links. Riche's royalty. Respect at Discogs.